Hi, my name is Morgan Jones, and I will be conducting my evaluation of the Reconstruction's new hire training orientation program. I will be using the fourth level of Kirkpatrick's taxonomy, which is results. The participants of this program will be the new hires and the rehires from the summer of 2014 to the March of 2017 that have undergone the new hire orientation training program. We will highlight the results that are shown and proven through the training program, and we will make recommendations on how to improve the program even more. First, I'm going to tell you a little background about Reconstruction. Founded in 1975 by Charles R. Reid, Reconstruction has evolved through the years. Reconstruction built a solid reputation in East Texas, beginning in residential construction. Throughout the years, Reconstruction has transitioned to general light commercial construction, which eventually led to a focus on concrete construction throughout all construction industries. Based in Tyler, Texas, Reconstruction Inc. has performed jobs throughout Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, New Mexico, and Louisiana. They provide concrete construction services included, but not limited to, foundations, flatwork, structural, heavy paving, architectural, and site work. They perform a work in a wide variety of industries, including education, municipal, transportation, rail, airport, manufacturing, and commercial. They have a solid reputation that they pride themselves on with loyal relationships that the suppliers and the general contractors we work with. The management team has been put in place at Reconstruction is tailored to provide caring, planning, detailed bid proposals, organized accounting, service-oriented project management, and quality control of the finished project. The purpose of this evaluation of the new hire training program at Reconstruction is to reduce OSHA citations, improve safety ratings, and increase on-the-job knowledge. The level of quality of the program being implemented is important due to the factor in determining the overall effectiveness it has on the company. Evaluation involves collecting data regarding questions or issues about society in general and organizations and programs in particular. An evaluation is also seen as a means for enhancing knowledge and decision-making. Whether the decisions are related to improving or refining a program, process, product, system, or organization, or determining whether to continue or expand a program. The key stakeholders that are being targeted are the president, vice president, HR manager, and the office manager because they are in a position where the benefits of an effective training program will help the overhead. The audience who could be the current safety director of the National Training Safety Solutions, Adam Mashmore, who teaches the new hire training programs. The HR manager who deals directly with the hiring process and employee retention at Reconstruction. The focus of this evaluation will be on the fourth level of Kirkpatrick's taxonomy. Level 4 seeks to determine the tangible results of the training, such as reduced costs, improved quality and efficiency, increased productivity, employee retention, increased sales, and higher morale. While such benchmarks are not always easy or inexpensive to qualify, doing so is the only way training organizations can determine the critical return on investment or their training expenditures. This will be the level to determine how to effectively evaluate the program's effectiveness based on the past and current results. Therefore, the purpose of this evaluation lies in the outcome. The importance that lies in conducting this evaluation can completely change the way the company's HR and training functions work, and the annual revenue can increase due to the more efficient work that will come from a better trained crew compared to an under-trained one. Forthcoming evaluation of Reconstruction's new hire program will use a research design that randomly chooses employees to test to see how the management views their knowledge and the efficiency of the training provided. This approach can provide the company with a better safety rating, reduce injuries, and in return have employees who are trained and can increase the profit and increase their rapport with fellow general contractors. We will also show the employees' retention throughout a line graph over the past 4 years that the surveys that were conducted and how they directly affect the employee's length of stay. Before beginning the evaluation, you must accomplish multiple steps. The top things the company must possess is a commitment to change, clear communication within staff, a budget, if the evaluation will be done internally or externally, and staff's role needs to be defined in relation to the evaluation. The next thing that needs to be taken care of is developing a logical program model. This will help demonstrate to Reconstruction what issues will be tested and measured and the methods of analysis that will be used. First evaluation model we'll be looking at is Figure 1. This Figure 1 kind of asks the questions that will be given to the employees and this will kind of rate them from when they started to when, the current time that we're taking this survey. The first question that we're going to ask is, did this training method reduce injuries and OSHA citations on the job? This is going to be document retrieval. We're going to look at this at work through workers' comp claims and on-site safety results. The second question is, does the hiring method reduce turnover? This is also going to be document retrieval, but the HR records are really going to set this apart from the others. And this is also going to be, can we test the same person because they are staying there over the length of time? And that will be looked into a little bit more with Figure 4. Is productivity increased among the crews who have received new hire orientation? This is going to be an observation, and the employees are going to have to know that themselves. Do they feel more productive? Do they have, more of a interest in their work? Do the general contractors rate us highly amongst the competitors? This is going to be looked into more with the survey of general contractors, which is Figure 2. And it's going to see how the recent general contractors work with us. Do they want to continue working with us? The third question is, as the employer, do you see the results of the training outweigh the cost of the training? The results of the training outweighing the cost of the training. This is going to be observation, document retrieval. We're going to have to look into our financial statements, the productivity evaluation. How is our work differing from when we originally started before it was implemented? The next figure we're going to be looking at is Figure 2, the General Contractor Survey. This will be a yes or no answers based on the work provided to you by Reid Construction that the general contractors they work with will be answering. The first question we're going to look at is, the work was provided that was completed on the time or the set date. That's going to be something that we can only give to the general contractors that work is already finished with, or we have set dates that work is to be accomplished by. Did the budget come in at cost, and was the profit made? The general contractor should know this, but we should also be able to look at our financial statements and give them an answer. Was work provided by the specifications or the project manager? Did we have to go back and, redo work? Was there problems? And that's going to be an answer that's really going to be pertinent to the new hire training program that is implemented. Were the employees of Reid Construction respectful to their workplace and their peers? This is going to be an observation that is going to be made by safety inspectors, anybody who is, big on the job that is watching our employees. Were Reid employees practice proper safety procedures on site in correlation with the regulations set by OSHA? Were there any, citations made? Was there any comments that we could improve on? Was all work completed and satisfactory to good condition? This will kind of tie in with coming in on budget. Did we meet all the specifications? And the last question that is really big at Reid is, were the employees coachable? If something was going wrong, were we able to turn it around and make it better? Some of the last things that we're going to take a deeper look into are the results of the new hire training program being implemented. And as you can see, it has significantly increased Reid safety program's ratings and lowered the OSHA citations substantially. The first thing we're going to look at is, on the right, you see the evaluation questions. We kind of said yes or no. Did we reduce OSHA citations? And our yes, everything kind of overwhelmed the no's. The only place where we kind of have to look into deeper, do a little bit bigger of an analysis, is, do the results outweigh the costs? This is something that the president and vice president are really going to have to talk over and see, compare with general contractors, compare with the surveys, and see if it's worth dealing with. This last result slide that we'll be taking a look at is going to show the differences between the years 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2017. In year 2014, we averaged around 80 to 115 based on the employees. And then in 2015, we had a substantial drop down to around 60 to 115 employees, which that employee retention year was not very well. There was a lot of problems on jobs not involving the employees. It was more so bad weather, errors in the bidding. But in 2016-2017, you can see that there's an average rise of above 100 employees. They have never dropped down since 2016 below that 100 mark. And to me, that kind of just proves the point that this new hire training program is effectively training the employees to where they're wanting to stay at Reid because they're continuing their knowledge in the construction industry, and specifically in that concrete construction industry that they are working with as a subcontractor at Reid Construction. Based on the results discovered from our investigation into the evaluation program at Reid Construction, I would recommend the continuation of the new hire training program. One thing that should be looked at is the continuation of training to where they are always deepening their knowledge of the construction field. Maybe going as far as to saying they're going to train the in-office employees, which they are not currently doing. Their HR manager, their office manager, the senior accountant could really take a deepening of their knowledge, which will directly affect the sales, the annual revenue that the company makes. I would even go as far as specialized training, OSHA 10, OSHA 30 for foremen and upper
transitions are the most unprofessional
employees that work in the field.
Yeah, but us not unprofessional. We're professional.
Oh, I thought you meant slide transitions.
What do you mean?
Like, where it like makes an animation before it goes to the next slide.
Oh, so that's like a slideshow?